Hello everyone and welcome back to ZooCrafting! It's been a few days and it's been a while since we've been back to my house, hasn't it? It's been forever. We've been working a lot on Pirates Alley, but I wanted to take today to do a couple things because there's something special that's happened on the ZooCrafting server, but we'll get to that in a minute. First, it's been so long since I've been back to my house that I have mail. I didn't realize I had mail, and I don't know when they were dropped off, but yeah, why is there a random piece of green dye in there? I'm not entirely sure. So let's see, we have ice cream by E-Rose. Hey yo, today is National Eat Ice Cream for Breakfast Day. Enjoy some yummy ice cream. Well, thank you, E-Rose. I'm not quite sure when you dropped this off. Fortunately, the mailbox is refrigerated. It's definitely refrigerated. Ooh, we have some mint chocolate chip ice cream infused with mint, mocha ice cream, chocolate ice cream, vanilla ice cream, that's my favorite, and caramel ice cream. Ooh, and some roses. Oh, that's so cool. That reminds me, we now have 1,500 subscribers, so we need to add another flower over there at some point soon. Totally forgot about that. And then we have one more from Alex. Hiya, long time no speak. Unfortunately, for a long while, I've been really inactive on the server, but I'm going to be trying to make a comeback. So, as a gift, here are some treats made from his very own ingredients. Thank you, Alex. What are they? Let's see. Ooh, some cherry cheesecake. Oh, chocolate donuts. We are not going to go hungry. Yeah, no more gifts, except for all of the coral. I really just need to go whole hog with that coral sometime. You know, I don't need to hold back like I've been doing because I have lots of coral, thanks to Ben. So much coral. Well, let's go ahead and stick these books away. Tuck them away down on the bookshelf. Oh wow, we are kind of filling up the ranks here. There we go. And then let's go ahead, up here. Stick the roses safely away. I am running out of space. There we go. And the food. Let's stick this in the cooked section. Oh boy, we have so much ice cream. So much ice cream. This is great. All right. I look forward to eating that. Cheesecake and donuts. Marvelous. Okay, well thank you, E-Rose and Alex, for the gifts. I'm sorry that it might have been, you know, since December that you dropped them off. But yeah, pretty soon we will also have to go around and drop off some gifts for everyone. Because it's been a while. It's been so long. I've just been hyper-focused on Pirates Alley, which, you know, we're getting stuff done, but I also need to take the time and go around the server and spend it with friends. But next we have some exciting things. So we are going to the Oceanarium entrance, which is still quite the Steve party. And we are going to go pick up some animals. We have a couple of dolphins that need to go into the Research and Rescue Center. I think that's all the dolphins I have. I think they only go in the fish nest. All right. These are the ones that I think we've been, you know, catching our eyes on as we're building in Pirates Alley. But our very own Alex has made some awesome new textures for our dolphins. So we've retextured the Mo Creatures dolphins. I think they're Mo Creatures. And we have a couple of cool species. And I want to take the time today and see what kind of species we have at the Research and Rescue Center. These are a lot easier to see than the different colors of dolphins from the original Mo Creatures. So, oh, you can see there. So, there are 6 specific species on the server that we have now, species of dolphin, and they have different frequencies that you can find them at, you know, like for the original Mo Creatures, I think the pink dolphin was the rarest. So yeah, So we have, let's see what I can see. I think, okay. Oh, I need to put snorkel and flippers on. All right, so first off, we have Virgo, who I do believe is a common bottlenose dolphin. And that looks really cool. So the common bottlenose dolphin is the only dolphin that I remember the scientific name from, and it's Tursiops truncatus. Not that it really matters, but it's something that I drilled into my head in marine biology, so I'm passing that knowledge on to you guys. But yes, Virgo is a common bottlenose dolphin, if I'm not mistaken. They look like your bog standard dolphin. They're the most common ones that you would find in most aquariums and zoos. They're found all across the world. It's in the name. They're probably the most common dolphin, if they're not the most common, they're up there. They live all across the world, tropical, subtropical, and even temperate waters. You just don't really find them in the Arctic or the Antarctic. And you can find them close to the beaches or offshore. There's different variations, of course, from the inshore and offshore species in terms of how they look. But yeah, you can find them pretty much everywhere. Oh, did you just break that? Oh no, I think the seaweed just grew and it touched the top and it didn't like it. But yeah, so there's Virgo. And then, we'll wait to release the other guys. Next up, we have Taurus, which I do believe, let me look at my notes, is a short-beaked common dolphin. So they have a really interesting coloration. They have counter shading, which a lot of whales and dolphins have. If you see, their belly is white, along with part of their side, and their top is black. Counter shading is a good way to prevent predators from eating you because it's harder to see. I know it's not that hard here, but I'm gonna drown. Oh, no, that's not changing how everything looks. That's okay. But yeah, if you look here, you know, you're kind of looking up into the sun and it kind of blends into the sky above. And when you're in the open ocean and looking down, it's hard to see the body shape generally. And of course, you know, there's different rates of evolution and predators have better eyesight and things like that. It depends and all that stuff. But counter shading is pretty cool and something that is worth looking into if you're interested. And again, they can be found across the world. They're more found in pockets than the common bottlenose dolphin. There's a lot off the coast of California. There's another pocket in Europe and another pocket off the east coast of Australia. And, you know, they travel with the seasons. So yeah, they look pretty cool. And then last, in this little section, we have Aquarius, who is, let's see, a short-finned pilot whale. So it's called a whale, but it's actually in the dolphin family. And if you guys didn't know, dolphins and whales are all part of cetaceans. They're all cetaceans, so they're all from the same common ancestor. But they're technically a dolphin, even though they behave more like a whale. And they're about the size of a dolphin as well. I think they might be on the larger side, but I don't know. I'm not entirely sure about that one. But yeah, if you see, they have a really big head and little to no beak. They do have a beak in real life. You just can't really see it here. It's very not pronounced. Yeah, and they're all mostly dark. They're really dark colored. Yeah, so you can find them in deep water, so they're more of an offshore species throughout the world except for polar waters as well. I love dolphin sounds. So if you didn't know, cetaceans have a thing on their head called melon. Well, it's a melon, it's not the melon, it's not like the fruit. Which this guy has a pretty pronounced melon, this top part of his head, which is a cavity that is often filled with fluid. I forget what kind of fluid, I think it's kind of oil, that they can use to make noises. Whales like belugas have a very pronounced melon on their head, and they can use it for communication and echolocation. Oh, look at this, we're keeping pace with him. Oh, that's so cool. So yeah, he has a pretty pronounced melon. And we're gonna sleep before we check out the other two that we have. Yeah, so we have 3 species already. And quick snooze, there we go. We already have 3 species at the Research and Rescue Center, and let's see what else we have. I think these guys are both common bottlenose dolphins, Nero and Libra. And that's understandable because I think they are the most common type of Mo Creatures dolphin that you can find on the server. So let's see what the other 3 are. Let's come off here and release. We have Capricorn, who looks to be another common bottlenose dolphin. We have Scorpio, who is a short-finned pilot whale. And we have Gemini. Guys, Gemini! Oh, Gemini is an Amazon River dolphin. Oh, that's so cool. Please don't get stuck in the sand. I don't want you to die. Oh, he's so cool. He's not a very common one. And I didn't know I had him. Oh, it's so cool. I'm looking everywhere out of excitement. So if you can tell, the Amazon River dolphin is very pink colored. They have a very big mouth that's kind of upturned into a smile, and they do have that that shape of mouth in real life, which I think is pretty cool. And they're a freshwater species, so they're one of the few freshwater dolphin species in the world. And there are several subspecies. This one, I don't remember which one it is, but it's the more common one. I don't know. I'll leave, specific information and species names in the description box below. But yeah, they're found in the Amazon River basin in Brazil and across the Amazon rainforest. Oh, it's so cool. I'm sorry. Oh, maybe we shouldn't put you in a saltwater environment. Here. Oh, come here, Gemini. All right. We will build you an awesome exhibit at riverquarium. our freshwater section. Oh, that's so cool. But yeah, we don't actually know too much about the populations of Amazon River dolphins. IUCN Red List classifies them as data deficient, but they are likely endangered. It's very hard to get accurate numbers on a lot of marine and aquatic species because they're highly mobile, it's hard to see them, all that kind of stuff, hard to track. But yeah, that's so cool. We have 4 species. Oh, that's so cool. So just for reference, the other 2 species that we have that I don't currently have at the Research and Rescue Center are the vaquita, which has kind of made the news recently because they are now the most endangered cetacean in the world. The population count is down to 30, which is not much at all. They're found in the Gulf of California, so that is the area between big mainland Mexico and Baja California, the little part that sticks out to the west. So it's a relatively small region, but there's only 30 that they can count, which is not very much at all. They have really big eyes, and they're relatively light colored. Be sure to check out the ZooCrafting Twitter for pictures of all these guys and the ones that, we obviously don't have at the Research and Rescue Center. So if you want to see a picture of our version of the vaquita, be sure to watch the ZooCrafting Twitter because that'll be up sometime soon. And then the other species, the 6th species of dolphin that I don't have here in my my collection of dolphins in my pod, so to speak, is the commerson's dolphin, which is not a very well-known dolphin. I hadn't heard of it before Alex made the dolphin skin, but they can be found between the tip of South America and Antarctica, so kind of near Falkland Islands, south from Argentina all the way to the big Antarctic Peninsula, which I don't remember the name of, but it's the big main feature of Antarctica. Yeah, so they're a pretty cold water species, which would be really cool to put in our cold water area of the Oceanarium. But we'll have to see if there are any more dolphins swimming around whenever we're working on stuff. Yeah, so I'm very excited to have 4 species. I was totally not expecting to have an Amazon River Amazon River dolphin. I don't know why I think they're also known as the pink dolphin. I think that's another common name. But yeah, we're gonna hold on to him, put him back in the the cryo chamber at the Oceanarium so that he can have a proper home that is not saltwater. I can't imagine that he would survive very well because, you know, if the species has a very low salt tolerance, he would not do very well in saltwater. So yeah, this is pretty exciting. I wanted to do a quick little jaunt into the world of dolphins because Alex did something super amazing. So I should also mention that it is Whale Month on the ZooCrafting server. We're celebrating all things whales and cetaceans, which also includes dolphins, of course. So yeah, I wanted to look and see what species of dolphin we had because it's pretty exciting. And if you guys want to see more about how ZooCrafting is celebrating Whale Month on the server, be sure to check out the ZooCrafting Twitter. It'll be in my description box below. And there will be some super cool things about dolphins here coming up, about all the new dolphins that we have on the server. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm going to oogle at all of these dolphins. And I will see you next time. Goodbye!